What's going on, people? So I've decided to do a project for the first time on camera. I'm going to use self-adhesive floor tiles. Three packs of these clear bowls that come in four. Diamond wrap. 2 mirrors. Some clear gems. Some white rocks. And a foam board. So now, you're going to need the E6000 and an X-Acto knife or blade, whatever you use to cut, and a hot glue gun. So now the project may change throughout the video because it's the first time doing it, and I'm just doing it from off the top of my head. So I opened one of the packs to measure out how I wanted things. You can see here where I laid the bowls, how far I'm going to have it off the edge, how big it's going to be. So I took the bowls, laid them out over the floor tile, measure out where I wanted it to be. And the reason I did that, I'm going to show you how I'm going to lay the bowls. One upside down, one in the middle, and then one is going to be up top like this. Can you see this? Oh, there you go. Okay, so you're gonna set 3 of them up just like this. Now the only thing I'm going to do is add rocks in the middle. So you can scoop them up, put them in, but as soon as you put them in, you're gonna have to hurry up and close them together. So as soon as you put the rocks in, put your E6000 on, put them together, and then let it sit to dry. So I'm gonna do this part and then I'll be back. Alright, people, so as you see, I got one of them drying here, the other ones are behind the camera. So you need 2 tiles. To make it a little easier for me, I cut the foam board out in the shape of the tiles. I'm very bad with drawing straight lines and cutting straight. So I had to do it like that. A ruler is very handy for me. Now, you're gonna do 5.5 inches because we're gonna put one on top and one on bottom. Then you're going to do 4 the long way. By the way, these are 12.5 by 12. I'm sorry, 12 by 12 inch floor tiles. So you're going to do 12 by 1.5. You're going to need 4. Oh, can you see these? And then you're going to do 4 the short way, 5.5 by 1.5 inches, and you're going to do 4 of those. So once you have the measurements, Go ahead and draw them out on your boards. You probably can't see that. Neither did this one. So go ahead, cut those out, and then we're going to piece them together. All right, y'all. All right, y'all. So start with the bigger pieces. A 5.5 by 12. The floor tiles only need 2. Foam board, you need 3. The longer pieces, 1.5 by 12, you need 4. Same with the foam board. The smaller pieces, 5.5 by 1.5, and same with the foam board. So now this is where your glue gun comes into place. You're going to use 2 for the bottom. We're going to hot glue these together. Sorry, my cord too short. But okay. Place these together. Self-adhesive. You can take it off, or you can put hot glue on there. But you're pretty much not going to need it for the bottom because you're going to put the glass bowls on here. I really hate peeling these things. Okay. By the way, I chose black because if it's going to go in my house, it's going to match the stuff in my house. But you can choose whatever color you like. And there's your base. Okay. Your sides. Pretty much I'm gonna stick all these together and then I'll be back. As you can see, I got a big mess going on here, but what I realized when trying to see how things are going to look put together, some of my measurements are off, and I did say things are going to change. So what I originally planned isn't gonna work, but what I'm going to do after everything is assembled, oh, by the way, I put everything together, boards and the tiles all together. So I'm gonna tell you what I wanted it to look like, and pretty much you're gonna have to try to measure it yourself. But I think these here, which were my side pieces, instead of 5.5, it should have been 6. That way it'll go over the edge to connect with the longer one. But because they won't connect in the corners, I'm going to black this part out and add the gems in the corner. So each corner is going to have gems attached to it. So I'm going to put these together and show you how it looks afterwards. Alright guys, so this is what I have so far. I have the stones in the corner, diamond wrap around the top, around the bowl. After adding these pieces, I cut a small little piece out so that way I can cover this. I did that for all 4. I put E6000 down on these to secure them, and next I'll be finishing the top. But what I do want to tell you, when doing the top, instead of having it on the bottom, you're going to do it in the middle. So it'll be like a T-shape. Alright, so I'm going to finish this and I'll show you the finished product. I got the top finish. I decided to do the top and bottom. Of course, I did the gems in the corner, and this part is actually optional. The mirrors on the bottom. Now, the only reason I did the mirrors on the bottom, I wanted to put 2 lights in here. So I'm not going to glue it down. So the lights are optional, the mirrors are optional, and of course the rocks are optional. If you made it to the end of this video, I do appreciate you. If you decide to make this piece, send me a picture. I want to see the colors that you chose and to see if you actually did the corners right, because I know I didn't. But thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.